How are you helping others cultivate an entrepreneurial mindset?
Great question. Well, I think that everybody should have an MBA. I went to business school. Not everybody can afford a business school or even have the time to go. And I wouldn't even call it a master's in business administration. If I could rename it, I would call it a master's in value creation. Because I believe that if every employee in the world showed up with the mindset of, I'm here to create value, I think our economy would be in a completely different place. And for me, I honestly believe that employees are entrepreneurs. Right? An employee is just an entrepreneur who only has one big client, and that big client is their employer. But it doesn't have to be their only client or their only source of income. There are only like 2 companies in the world that guarantee lifetime employment. And so there's no longer this commitment that if I start here, they're going to carry me through the end of my life. And so we as individuals have to know what our value is outside the context of a company. And I think one way to do that is by having a side hustle, not even with the intention to quit or to leave, but just to understand the process of business and understand what skills do I have that are actually valuable to the world outside of the context of my job. And so I think that that's one of the most important skills to cultivate is that entrepreneurial mindset. And what I found with side hustlers is that they feel that they're better employees because now they understand what the CEO is thinking about. They don't just see themselves as a silo and an employee and as I have to do these things, but no, I'm here to create value. I'm here to create more value than I take in the form of my salary. And if every employee thought like that, our economy would be way better off than it is today. But oftentimes we have a lot of people who are disengaged or feel underemployed, and it's because those percentages are up where they're not seeking to create more value than they take that our economy is where it is. It's a collective consciousness that we have. And so I train people in organizations to be more entrepreneurial about their role and see themselves as not just their job description, but also see themselves as way beyond their job description, because that's oftentimes where the new innovations are going to come from in terms of their company, where the new ideas are going to come from. For instance, Art Fry, right? Art Fry created the Post-it note. He was an employee at 3M. But because of his innovation as an employee, there's a factory in Cynthiana, Kentucky that employs hundreds of people that still produce most of the world's Post-it notes. He was a job creator. So rather than thinking of ourselves as job havers, I want people to think of themselves as job creators. Entrepreneurs are not just the only job creators out there. Employees create jobs too when they show up and they perform high.